What's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so I'm gonna cover Bitcoin. Since we don't really have the market open tomorrow, I'm gonna go over real quick. Um, so yesterday with Bitcoin, I was mentioning during this time. Actually, I was looking at Ethereum. Ethereum was the one that was giving me the red flag, the signal to get ready for a drop in the next 12 hours, 12 to 24 hours, but easily 12 hours. Um, we had, first of all, we had Ethereum. So there was a trend line that it broke. Alright, so there was a trend line that ended up breaking, but held this region here, which was bad. You never want that. You want to continue going up and closing somewhere up here. The fact that it closed here after breakout and held it, especially after this big weight and held it, was a red flag. Then the moment so it breaks, right? It breaks, you go inside, and it was last night it was right here. So I'm gonna go to this line right here for our candle. This line right here, right? So it's this one right here. I mentioned too about the entry. My indicator was telling you to go for an entry. This is the entry if you're gonna go for a sell. And it was showing your target. It hit the first target. Your second target right here got hit also. Alright. So there was your key area, and I mentioned if we broke it, you had this right here. So on top of that, you had the big one daily coming down to the same area. So you would see that on this side there was a daily that stopped right here, and this daily was right here. On top of that, you're crossing a stay away area that you don't want to cross. That signaling first sell, a future sell. You have a trend line break coming back down below the trend line. And on top of that, you have a retracement. You had testing again, coming back down to the area. You don't want that, especially towards the end of your last 4 hour candle. The last 4 hours of a 12-hour candle are important. On top of that, you were above a monthly purple line. This monthly, you don't want to break this monthly. That was clear. That's something that I mentioned over and over as it kept doing these drops, or when I was dropping. 1 hour candle. So then I mentioned when Ethereum comes down to this section and it actually breaks this, then that's gonna bring Bitcoin. So it's Wednesday at 12 o'clock. I'm guessing here. Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday. What was it? Wednesday, 12 o'clock? Right here. And then Bitcoin was right here. Above this monthly 29 3.0. Stick with me here. Alright, so anyways, you had a monthly over here too. Along with these fuckers right here. Okay, I'm wondering. Something. I should have moved my back. Alright, my bad, guys. Alright, this was there, I'm guessing. Yeah. Alright, so on top of that, we had, so Ethereum was, let's say this was Ethereum, this daily. So this was, you see, so Ethereum was looking the same like this, but it only had this one right here, and Ethereum was right here on the edge, right? Bitcoin was right here. Bitcoin was somewhere up here around that time. Yeah, 12, right? Yeah. So it was this time right here. So at 12 o'clock, Bitcoin was barely right here. It was right here in this area. When Ethereum was down here on its daily. Watch, I'll show you right now. Because we're in the 1 hour candle, and as this was at 12 o'clock, same time Ethereum was going down 12 o'clock. Over here. Yeah, 12 o'clock, and it was already right here at 12 o'clock. Whereas Bitcoin was somewhere right here. So as I was saying in the video, in the last video yesterday, was as Ethereum, as Ethereum, because Ethereum was right here, as Ethereum started breaking this into this lower region, you would then see Bitcoin go from this area down to this region right here, and then from there on, as Ethereum kept going sign in this area that would get trapped and would be the last resource, and then from there continue going on down, because it would act as a resistance, but as it broke it, it would just continue down. So as it went, so it broke here, made Bitcoin go down to here, and once Ethereum went in here, it made Bitcoin break this area and start going down or whatnot. So as Ethereum starts breaking this into here, watch, 3 o'clock. You see how I brought it down into this section right here? 3 o'clock. What the hell was that on the daily? See, it was this one. It brought it down here. So the more and the more Ethereum goes down, the more it starts bringing Bitcoin down. That's what I was saying yesterday, that Ethereum is the one that starts it, and it'll bring down Bitcoin with it or whatnot. But yeah, that's what I was saying, to pay attention to Ethereum, Bitcoin within the next 12, 24 hours. Especially where it was definitely the next 24, the next 12 hours. It was a no fucking brainer. But yeah, and then from here, as you see, we're trying to reject this monthly area. So it's Thursday, and I wonder if what it's gonna do is it's gonna try to recover that. It's gonna try to avoid that. So it's either gonna hold here Thursday, and we couldn't try or be bouncing above it, and then Friday go back inside here and try to close the week up here. If by tomorrow we end up coming here and staying here pretty much till 1 o'clock, and we're down in the bottom area, then we're most likely gonna continue going down and just bounce up and just be bullshit in this area right here. Otherwise, in the next, what is it, 10 p.m., 10 a.m., in the next 12 hours, 12 to 15 hours, it needs to sustain this region and go back up here. So then it can close the day at 5 p.m. and then try Friday, Saturday, to recuperate and whatnot. Since it dropped like crazy, especially after the Fed. The Fed made a comment, and that's why you saw that dropping during the same time. It's having the opposite. And so it's coming in, it's trying to bounce above it, reject it, and go up in here. With Ethereum, inside this next trap area. This inside this big box, and it's a weekly, so it's very important. See, you want to monthly. You want to shoot out of this area because again, this is your next trap area. This should be acting like a resistance, creating support here, and then bouncing up. Or if it gets in here and then just starts getting trapped in the lower region, it's mostly gonna get down here, and then from here it's gonna break. So again, we want Ethereum to be bouncing this region and then go back up again. Friday, its goal for the week is to close above here and get out of here. But as you can see right now, it's seeming like it's gonna break. So if that breaks on down, then that's gonna make Bitcoin also get inside that area that I told you about right now that it's trying to avoid to get in. And if it gets inside there, it's gonna get trapped. So what you will see is Ethereum break this, be bouncing in this area right here, and then that will bring Bitcoin down into that area that's trying to reject. It's gonna get down and then get stuck in here, and then once it gets stuck in here, again you're going to want Ethereum to get out of that area so Bitcoin can get out of here and go back in here for Friday. That's gonna be the goal for the week. And that's going to happen within the next 12 hours. 12 to 15 hours, we're going to get in here. Or reject it and close here for the day. And again, try to rise up and make up all this drop that we just did during the weekday. So that's all I have for Bitcoin, folks.